to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern right here that we are going to use. So let us open up the book and find a place for it. This is another grid tangle, and I think I'm gonna maybe use this one over here, or maybe that one, or I don't know. It's a grid tangle. Let's see, I actually think I want it over here. So I'm just gonna make my grid right here. Like this, then I get a whole grid. And I like that. There we go. And then, of course, making it into squares. There we go. That's neat. Okay, so this is again kind of a fragment, and it goes like this. First of all, you need a cross section in the middle, like that. Turn your paper around instead of your working with your hand around, but I do this so that you don't get seasick. Anyway, down here we are making these kind of roundings. So we are rounding off the corner. Again, I'm just making kind of a bow from one of the sides to the other one. Rounding off the corners. And my corner is kind of gone here, so it's hard to do it in that corner, but that's the start of it. And then we are going to make this kind of shape here, and we're gonna make one more, kind of auraing the first one, and then a third one. There we go. And we're gonna do that on all sides. So I'm just gonna do it up here. Kind of a V shape. And there we go. And then over here, first the outside, then one more, and squeezing in the third. So I'm just gonna do it over here as well. So one time, two times, and a third time. And then you can make this kind of a little rounding here on the inside of the line, and the same on the other side, and doing it here can be a tricky one to do if there's not quite enough room for it. So it's kind of a rounding, just going to the middle, only on one side of this little leg. That's the pattern. It's actually really pretty. I kind of like it. And I'm gonna do the same here in every single box I have. I'm just gonna make my cross here. In every box. You don't see the cross here actually. And my rounding at the corners. making kind of a star looking thing here at the connection. And I have one out here as well. So I'm just going to do this in all my corners. And that goes so you don't see that. And then down here. This would be all black, and you would see some of it down here. So I think I got all the corners. Now let's do this one. And the little foot. Down here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the inside foot. Or rounding. That would be the right name for it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and the inside rounding. You might want to make this pattern bigger the first time. I just want to make sure that you can see the whole pattern when I'm making these the roundings, and that would be kind of moving on here like that, and here you would have it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and the inside rounding. There we go. And we would have something going down here and over here and over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And here they would be actually coming down and hitting the ones here, and then again the rounding. Yes, and here they would be coming. And the rounding. And over here, 1, 2, 3 going up there. 1, 2, 3, and the roundings. So there's a lot to do if you have a lot of squares here. That will come down. And you would have the roundings. And again. And here they would be showing just a tiny bit. There we are. Oh, wait, here. There we go. So that is the pattern for today. Let me take some white charcoal and pop in a little white here in the middler section of this pattern here. I think that's it. No, wait, up here. There we go. And then just softening it out in this room here. So we got a tiny bit of colors. There we go. Taking my graphite for some shading, and the step out doesn't show any kind of shadings here, so I have to figure something out myself. Actually, I think I'm gonna make the pillowing on this one. And just turning my book around. Making my edge here with the graphite. Again, I'm laying down the pencil on its side so that I can use the side of the tip here for placing in the graphite. You don't want to push it in like that, because then you won't be able to use the Tortillion as good to soften out the edge around here. So I'm just gonna soften it out a bit. Make sure your Micron is all dry before you do this. Otherwise you can smudge out the black Micron, or actually also the pink Micron, any Microns. So just make sure it's dry before you make the shadings. So that was the pattern for today. I actually think that turned out really pretty. It was this pattern right here. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.